That was the first time that I initially told him that I loved him, was at a gay rodeo.
Well, he likes to yodel. I could almost cry describing her. She's the love of my life.
I fell in love with her as she was getting out of a taxi the first time I ever saw her. Well, my parents didn't talk to us for about 2 years. They didn't like the idea that I was going out, and definitely didn't like the idea I married an Italian. Wrong caste, wrong culture, wrong religion, wrong everything.
So my grandfather was the patriarch of the family. When I told him I was dating Erin, it was almost like it broke his heart. To a point where he actually went to my pastor and said, this is against the Bible.
My parents were a little bit more leery when it came to me dating, especially outside of my race. They were worried that maybe if we didn't get along, that the N-word would pop out.
A car drove by and there's these teenagers in there and they rolled the window down and yelled, "Chinese and white ain't right." And I got kind of mad. I was like, what the hell? And she said, "Yeah, I mean, I'm Korean. What's wrong with them?"
And you would think a group that is as marginalized as the gay community would be completely comfortable with an interracial couple, but you know, privately they'll say things to me that are a little inappropriate. You know, well, you know, Matt, he likes the brothers, or once you go black, you'll never go back, or the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I mean, I've heard them all.
Has marriage as interracial changed me, or has marriage changed me? I'm now, after so many years, totally dominated by my wife.
That has nothing to do with my culture.
Exactly, it's marriage.
I don't wake up in the morning and think like, oh, here's my black husband and I'm half Indian and we're about to start our interracial day.
I just love kind of experiencing their culture, even if we're around his mother and she's cooking a dish that he grew up eating.
Biscuits and gravy, I just fell in love with that. So
it was like he never had any before.
It was amazing.
I got my eyebrows threaded for this. So.
That's another. he gets threading now.
And you always use my products.
Oh my.
You do.
I never
you
use
use
your
my
products.
You use my black hair care products.
That is
so not true.
What would I say to somebody who didn't believe in interracial relationships? It's probably not for you then.
Why do we have to put the tag on as interracial marriage? Shouldn't it just be a marriage?
When she's talking to me, I'm not thinking like I'm listening to a Filipino. I'm listening to Angelique.
According to science, race is barely even a thing. I mean, we're all just humans. If you meet somebody and you do get along and you have a ton in common, why should race matter?